Good Wednesday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Frankenstein. It's getting better. We're getting better. But anyway, good Wednesday morning hump day for all you worker bees. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. Right now, it just went, phew. You know what I mean? So if there's anything you want to do, you better be doing it, is the point there, if there's any point at all. And what else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
Right now in Brackettville, it's 59 degrees.
59 with a high of 82. And it starts to get a little cooler on the weekend. We're going to get into the upper 30s for the lows and in the 50s for the highs for 2 days, and then back in the 70s and 50s. Not bad at all. So anyway, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why did the school kids eat their homework? Because their teacher told them it was a piece of cake.
That is so funny. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana? Just thinking. Hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The
Shows to be 10 degrees with a low of -1. She loses her voice every now and then recently. I don't know why. They must be doing updates. But be that as it may, been living in a sticks and bricks for a while. I got a Class C motorhome out there that I travel in every now and then. So we've got a good balance, a little yin and yang going on here this morning. And for the noon video, I've got some choices. I've got a Blue Eddy device that they sent me. I did a short video on it, but they also sent me now 200 watts of solar, so I'll show you how it hooks up to solar charge, even though I'm not using it right now. And also, I did a driving video, and then down around the Amistad recreation area, right on the border with Texas and Mexico, and also got me a sound bar. I mean, a bar. You know what I mean? I didn't think I'd get it hooked up, but it turned out to be pretty simple. I talked to customer support, and they couldn't help me, but after I took a nap and thought about it, I figured it out myself. But anyway, what else we got? Comments. This is on From Full-Time RVing to a Home. Yep. Young one. Haven't seen you in a long time, Rusty, and I guess things change. Good for you. Happy that your choices and wishes are coming true. Happy New Year to you. Well, Happy New Year to you too, young one. This is on Hello Clasita. Goodbye, Runaway. Yeah, S. White. Just out of curiosity, have you ever been to Cloudcroft, New Mexico? Yeah, I owned a home there for a month or two. No, I've been there several times. It's a beautiful place. It's a quaint little town, and you go downtown to, I believe the restaurant's name is Dave's, and they got a good BLT, I'll tell you that. And then, Ralph P. again, good job with doing you, Rusty. A nice sticks and bricks. The old stinking goat loves it. The old stinking goat. Here he comes now. This is the old stinking Billy Goat giving you a good morning stinking Billy Goat kiss. Yeesh. Anyway, this person's his name is Ups Down Ups Official on the Tiny Home at Home Depot. Please support this small YouTube creator if you are a true games lover. What? I don't know what he's talking about. This is on my tiny home kitchen. RV living with the geezer. Nice job, Rusty. Perfect setup for one person. Keep it simple. Way to go. Yeah, it can't get any simpler. I'd be living in a tent. Anyway, this is on my tiny home bathroom. Gloria Owensby says, I do like your tiny home and how everything has a purpose and you use what you want and need. The rest, you just leave it to be, if it doesn't bother you. I'm glad someone told you about the curtain liner belonging on the inside of the tub. That way the floor doesn't get wet when you take a shower. Well, why have two things? Why have a liner and a curtain? Why not just have a one? You know what I mean? Seems to me like a duplication. I mean, I think that may be the first time in my life I've ever had a shower curtain with a liner. I'm telling you the truth. Kings must rise on the Home Depot thing. Like extra fun house? Yeah, it could be. This is on my kitchen. This is, well, let's see, this is, Scotty Thompson. Cool video taught Rusty. Thank you very much, Scotty, the mass bowler from Wisconsin. This is Southwest Sunset Seeker, or SW Sunset Seeker. Did the Lowe's grocery start stocking your Arcos yogurt? No, they don't. I have to get it at Walmart and Del Rio. Even the HEBs don't carry it down here. This is on My Kitchen, TKNCHF. That's a perfect kitchen setup. I hate having to root around in cabinets trying to figure out what I have. Well, me too. And I was going to build me a tiny home in Llano, and but I was going to have just open shelving, to put stuff on, because I think it's silly to have doors on cabinets. I mean, it's a waste of wood and time. Cut your cabinet cost in half. Adam Tracy, plumbing, heating, and shitter. The only problem, he doesn't have a toilet. Yeah, well, that's on the Home Depot. Mine has we have a toilet here, guys. I go flush it just for the heck of it every now and then. Nancy Wolf on the kitchen. You are correct about the Boss's sweeper. I bought one. Boss's sweeper? I bought one too. Nice kitchen. Oh, you mean Bissell? That's what I got. Bissell. Rusty. Yeah, it's Rusty Ready, correct. This is on the Tiny Home Depot. Sweet Serendipity says, I could pay 1/3 of what my rent is to finish it. Love the upstairs and porch. Yeah, you guys that are renting for $1,200-$1,500 a month, that's certainly an option if you can find a place to put it. This is on Comment Call. James Sams. Hello, Goat Man. Your Chevy Spark and motorhome have both have lead acid batteries. I know. This kind of battery should have activity at least once a month. No problem. Buy a battery maintainer charger for your vehicle that is going to set for a long period of time. This type of charger is cheap. You need to remove the battery cables to use these chargers. Well, that's not a problem. I can take the cables off. Real easy. Thank you, James Sams. Useful information. On My Kitchen, J.A. Looking good, Rusty. I like the kitchen cabinets without the doors. I don't know how many times I have opened a door after door looking for something. Good job. Yeah, and I've done that too. And the reason, of course, they do it, it's well, first of all, I don't know of any women that would want cabinets without doors, okay? They love homes with a lot of stuff. Most, not all. That's a hasty generalization to say all, but most. But for me, no doors doesn't bother me 5 cents. This is on the Tiny Home 00 Secret Agent. He says, in the end, after financing, it only costs $45,000 plus finishing out $30,000 plus land plus this plus that. Anyway, better off building your own. Well, it depends on you, man. You're going to build your own home now. I hear you. He's going to build his own home. Well, good luck with that. I did it one time, and it ain't easy, guys. Because the subcontractors don't owe you a thing. All right. The big builders that are building hundreds of homes, they get the best. You're going to get the leftovers. Rich Kane. New sub. Hey, welcome aboard, Rick Kane, Kaine. He left a comment on My Tiny Home Kitchen. Yeah, I got a new sub. That's good. That's 2 this year. Anyway, Liz Winters on the Tiny Home. Oh God, here's a religious fanatic. Oh, you're gone. Well, I'll just remove you. I'm sorry, Liz. Thank you. Matilda thanks you, Liz. Thank you, Liz, for your religious comment. Anyway. We'll just give her a little snack, How about some, just a half order of French fries? How about that? Well, that's fattening as hell. How about, oh, here you go, a little cup of yogurt. There you go. Yeah, that wasn't bad. So anyway, this is, go down here. This is on the kitchen. This is Tanner. Take the boards off the windows. It's dangerous in the event of a fire. Might happen due to your wonky electric. No, my wonky electric ain't wonky anymore. It's perfect. Not to mention just plain unattractive from the outside. It's not. It's fine with me, guys. And he says if there were a fire on the front side, yeah. Well, if lightning strikes you on the head while you're outside walking, you're going to be injured. So don't live in fear of things like that, guys. How many? I'm not going to jinx it. But how many homes have you lived in that burned down? Some of you may have lived in one. Some of you have never lived in one. John Jackson. Rusty, everything looks just right. Great job. Yeah, we're done, guys. We're done. The home is furnished as good as it's going to be for me. The kitchen is complete with all the cooking stuff. The bedroom is finished, the bathroom's finished, the patio's finished. So we're done on the home. We got about, well, including the refrigerator and the oven, or excuse me, the refrigerator and the washer and dryer that's coming Monday, I'll have a total of about $3,000, well, including electric, $5,000 in the whole thing that I've added myself. So, and that's still with adding that $5,000 to this home, it's still less than the average cost of a car in the United States, which is over $45,000. So, you could buy a car, you could buy this, your choice. Tiny home kitchen. John Jackson says, Rusty, everything looks just right. Great job. Well, it is for me. See, a lot of people will disagree with that because everybody does them. You know what I mean? I do me, they do them. And everybody sees the world from their perspective. If you don't believe that perspectives are different, get up on a ladder and look around, and then get back on the ground and look around and see what you see. It's totally different view. And so that's kind of the way the world is. This person's name is Challenge the Government on comment call. I just flush it for the hell of it. LOL, you are a funny man. Keep on loving life, friend. Yeah, that's the key right there. Is just get excited about being alive. You know what I mean? You get excited at football games for the silliest reasons. They're carrying a little leather thing up and down the field, and everybody's going, yeah. But, get excited about just being alive, That's what you need to do. CR on the tiny home kitchen. Rusty, look how many views. Wow, well done, my friend. No, it's fine. The reason I'm getting a few more views now is because of that one video, the Home Depot video went wild and picked up a few extra subscribers, and that's the way it goes. It's up and down. They'll stay for a while and then they'll go because they'll say, hell, he ain't doing any more tiny homes or whatever, or I kick them off, whatever. Anyway, Scott on the tiny home. Wow, you have definitely made it a very nice home. Well, it's extremely comfortable for me. Not many people would be sitting in a plastic rocking chair with a footstool that used to be a step ladder, and stuff like that, and just a card table for their dining table and stuff. A lot of people wouldn't like to do that, But me, it's fine. I look at functional, you see. Anyway, thank you, CR. This is Scott. Wow, you definitely have made it. Wow, you have definitely made it a very nice home. Yeah, it's fine with me, guys. I know it ain't much, but it's fine with me, Scott. Thank you. This is Hawk laughing on the tiny Home Depot. Why is Dr. Phil going to Home Depot for a tiny home? I don't know why they keep saying I'm Dr. Phil. Who in the hell is? Why is Dr. Phil copying me? Tanya Douglas says, why would you want an unfinished tiny home? If I'm doing any finances, I want the completed price. Well, Tanya, get it. It'd be twice as much or more. It's Nancy Parker on the kitchen thing, mine. Nancy says, home sweet home. Yeah, it is, baby. It is to me. It also says, nice kitchen. You no longer have to build a cabin. You found a sweet spot. Yeah, I did, and probably for quite a bit less money. But I wasn't worried about the money so much. It's just that Llano, Texas, is a great place to live for most people. But for me, because of the building boom in the Austin area and Georgetown, Texas area, which is not that far away from Llano, Texas, the traffic has really picked up in that area. And I'm not big on traffic. Now, here in Brackettville and Fort Clark Springs, where I live, there's no traffic because there's nobody here. You know what I mean? There's a little traffic on Highway 90 going down to Del Rio, but other than that, you can drive around town and never see a car. There's one, two, two stoplights in the whole town. I think two stoplights. This is Silver Turtle 65 on the kitchen. Toaster oven is much better and healthier than microwave. No, I totally agree because I've always had the feeling that microwaves change the nutritional value of foods you put in them and heat. And so the toaster oven just is moving hot air. The microwave oven is moving other stuff. I don't know as if it's unhealthy or not. I've heard that all my life that it is, but is it really? I don't know. On comment call, Nancy Parker, your tiny house is great. It's great for me, Nancy. There's no doubt about that. This is on comment call, Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out. He lives in a pickup truck along the Gulf Coast of Texas. Boondocking with Dennis. Looks like I missed one. Happy birthday to your son. Great to hear you're healing up. Greetings from Padre Island National Seashore. Well, good for you, Boondocking Dennis. Enjoy your day. This is on the Tiny Home Depot. Harry Belsaki says Tyvek has R value of 2. So what? I mean, but it does other things. It's a wind barrier, moisture barrier, and other thing. Isn't that insulation? Okay, let's go down here to Tiny Home, My Kitchen. Proton Neutron says form follows function. Nice. Yeah, it's okay with me, man. I mean, the lighting is simple, everything is simple, and hopefully, we can keep it. I'll keep it this way. I'm not going to add an oven and all that stuff, and a microwave. Don't need it. I mean, I've got a microwave out there in that Class C motorhome that I rarely use. But anyway, this is Rick Rattlemare, I guess, on the Home Depot. Make a nice hunting cabin. Yeah, it sure would. I mean, they actually use mobile homes and RVs and stuff. And some of them are really nice. Some of them actually have a house with a cook and all of that. It's not really a hunting cabin. Cotter Polt on the Tiny Home, My Kitchen. Love the simplicity, Rusty. Nice, easy living. What's in the fridge? Well, normal stuff. Lettuce, yogurt, a few beers, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. The usual stuff. Nothing fancy. This is Hello Clasita by Runaway. Steve Wilson. Being flexible is important to our age. Live it like you want. No, it's true. It is. In fact, when I went down to Del Rio yesterday, and I was going with the intention of possibly canceling the order on the Ford van, the little van they make, the minivan, but it's a cargo van, but I ended up keeping it on order. Why? Because I'd rather have it for a daily driver than the Spark, because it's got a place I can actually access the back or the storage area of the van from the front seat without having to get out. So if I'm driving down the highway, and at my age, you old men pee a little more. I mean, I can take old what's his name with me there, the old old PJ, and put him back on the payroll, and just get around there and kneel down and pee. And is that handy? Hell yeah. I mean, I don't like to go in those old restrooms at gas stations and stuff. I don't really enjoy that. Mike Purvis, I just saw Camo Dave. Who is that? I found your channel through Dave's show. Camo Dave says the rumors about his death are greatly exaggerated. That's funny. Very funny. Thank you, Mike. This is on My Kitchen. Rye W says, Rusty, I swear you could turn an empty box car into a penthouse in half an hour if you wanted to. They should pay you to teach classes on how to live within their means. Two dumbass, clueless college kids. I don't know. Well, I just like it. You know what I mean? It's just, and it doesn't cost anything. All this lighting and stuff. I mean, it was nothing. The expensive items were the refrigerator and the washer and dryer. That was $2,200. And of course the electric. That was a nice piece of change. This is on My Kitchen. Right, I already read that. Sashi Smith on the kitchen says, I like the tour of your kitchen. Set up just the way it works for you. Happy evening to you. Thank you, Sashi Smith, and good morning to you. And we'll do a couple more. We'll do 3 more here. This is on My Kitchen. Jason's Texas Adventures. That may be a YouTube channel. If it is, check it out. Kitchen done Rusty style. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do, wasn't it? Yeah, and that cooking stuff. See, if I needed to, when I get the Ford cargo van, then I will. If I take a trip, I can take that cooktop with me. I don't know about the other thing, the oven, but yeah, that'll all kind of play into that, and the lighting that I can remove and put in the RV. I mean, the van, if I want to use it as a semi camper, I could do it. Wayman Samang, beer and bacon. Kitchen is great, Rusty. Very functional. It is. Last one here, Brett Sawyers on West Texas, a drive. Says in the 1900s and early 2000s, that highway was pretty quiet a lot of times, but you can't beat the scenery out there. Ever been to Waco Tanks State Park? Yeah, it's about 20 miles east of El Paso off 62 and 180. Yeah, Hueco is in the rocks. When the rocks, there's an indentation in the rocks, and the water collects there for a while until the sun evaporates. That's called Hueco. And then Hueco tanks, that's what it is. There's several of those out there. But anyway, having said that, guys, enjoy your day. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose, okay? And it's free. And Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. That's the Carpe diem clock, and it's Wednesday morning, so we're right on schedule. But anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. You know what I mean? And the only way to lose weight and keep it off is to eat less. That's it, guys. So anyway, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? It lowers stress, which lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Getting closer, ain't I? Stretch. Swivel. Walk. Pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then next, stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every thought you have. So common sense says, add good ingredients. How simple is that? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because they'll have you wearing a fire suit to go out in your yard. You know, they're nuts, man. It's gone insane. But anyway, the news is brought to you by highly paid talking heads, which are paid to get in your head. That's all. And can they and do they? Yes, they're good. And but what I say is don't watch the news. Read it. If you have to get the negativity and you live on negativity, then read the news. You're still getting it. Takes all the emotion out. Or option 2.5 or 3 or 1, do your own research. Think, you know what I mean? But anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until next time, which will be the noon video, which will probably be a driving video down around Amistad Recreation Area. And so anyway, guys, enjoy your Wednesday, hump day. Adios, bye-bye.